Well. What is going on? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to the show. Those of you want to know what's going on? Yes, this is going on. Um, it is Sunday Funday. Looks like Kudu for now not coming on this afternoon. Those of you want to know what's happening? About 50 pounds, okay. 21, 76 cents. 76 cents on that one. I'll go fill that up. Okay. 42. They haven't gone on that one yet. So, yes. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's almost 2 o'clock. Those of you want to know, I am here live. So, yes, if you want to jump in, a lot of people say, hey, what are you doing? What are you talking about? Yes, this is me. It's Sunday Funday. Uh, so, yes, I call it the stupid bowl. The reason why I call it the stupid bowl because it's during the pre-show. They're going to talk about every team member, every mommy, every daddy, every pet. So it's the pre-show. So if those of you who want to talk about anything else other than the Super Bowl, you were in the right spot. And I'm going to do it again. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Sunday Fun Day. This is a very special edition of the Z Show Cruise Fun. I'm your host, Z. We're going to talk about cruising, about eating, and yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is also cheat day. It's also cheat day of the Z Show Cruise Fun. We'll go ahead and set up the link. Okay. So we're going to talk about. If you want, well, we can talk about that. We can talk about cuisine. We can talk about anything you want. It is free for all. Yeah. So yes, we got okay. All right. There's Impartation Nation. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the show. So I did the test on my other channel to come in. I had no problems. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on with that situation. Well, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, uh, Andrew and Jennifer and Parkation Nation. Let's see if we can get you on now. Let's see what's going on. Oh, all right. I don't get this is not working. It's not letting you in. I get in there perfectly. It's all right. Okay, we'll try it again. I don't know. My settings are all. I don't get this. It's just ridiculous. Let me see if I can go through here. Let me try this. All right, let me try something here.
Hey, Z, can you hear me?
I have myself in here. I'm trying.
Can you hear me?
Oh, okay. Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Hey, I can hear
I don't
you.
know what's wrong. I'm trying to figure out why is this not happening. People can't get in here.
It
I,
could have
I thought
been
it was.
it could have been me. I changed browsers real quick because we were I was in one, so I switched to the other to see if maybe that could be it.
Well, it's been strange like that. Well, yes. So yes, I had. You knew I had that men's breakfast yesterday. And said, let me go ahead and talk to my pastor and put you on the prayer list. So we did that for you. So we invite
Yeah,
you.
thank you. We we appreciate that.
For this,
We we always appreciate thoughts and prayers.
yeah, so we did that. So how's she doing? Did she wake up yet?
Oh yeah, she's up. She was in there screaming a minute ago, um, yelling at Daddy.
Of course. I want pizza.
Oh, she hadn't said pizza yet, but she it was about chocolate milk.
Well, Well, yeah, I was worried about her. So, yeah. So, what did the actual doctor say? Did you know what kind of virus she had, or?
Yeah, she had rhinovirus, which is like it's a common cold in adults, but it triggers her
Hmm.
asthma.
She has
So
asthma, so that is this.
they can't
Okay.
diagnose her fully until she's 4, and she's only 3. So they can
Oh,
say she
they
has it's called something else when they're under 4, but basically it's asthma. But they can't fully diagnose her until she's 4. And so and they noticed in her right lung there's like something going on in that bronchial tube. So they're going to investigate it a little further. So
So, is this your pediatrician or the ER doctor that said they can't treat her until she's 4?
it's been all of our doctors, our pediatrician and the ER and ICU doctors. It's a whole suite of them. I guess that's a common thing in children, and
No, no.
they call it. It's got a
That's
different name. It's like
yeah.
rapid response or respiratory. It's something like along that line. So um, basically, she has a acute respiratory response or whatever. So whenever she catches this particular virus, the 3 times she's had it, she instantly ends up in the emergency room with her right lung not being able to breathe, and like she'll go from fine to in respiratory distress within a couple hours, and we're talking like severe respiratory distress with CO2 levels in the low 80s.
Oh
So
yeah. See.
whatever
Mhm.
So whatever
Yeah.
that virus, it's always rhinovirus. So whatever she's had COVID, she's had other things. It's RSV, rhinovirus seem to trigger this, and it's a respiratory, respiratory virus. And
Yeah.
whenever she catches it, which she's in daycare and she's 3, so she touches everything. So whenever she catches it, she ends up in the ER.
Yeah. So what they're telling you is totally false. You can get tested for asthma when you're at least 6 months old. So what they're telling you is false. They taught my
No,
mom. My
you're
mom
right.
told me they tested me when was 6 months old because my mom had asthma. They wanted to find out if I had it. And actually, they tested me at 6 months. They diagnosed me as asthma, so that's why they treated me. Does Chloe do any allergy shots every week?
No, we're gonna start. We're gonna. That's the next step. So I have asthma. I've had asthma all my life as well,
Hmm.
and it's a like what they call it under four. It's asthma, but they can't diagnose her fully because there's still like lung development and stuff. Z, I'm telling you, I just spent like a week in the emergency room and in ICU with her, with lung doctors.
Well, let me see.
Things
Yeah,
have changed since
I
you and
think
I were younger.
I think those because I was in a military hospital and basically they do a lot more when it comes to treatment than a civilian hospital because basically they told my mom when they treated they that's what they usually do every 6 months when you're having a baby every 6 months because yeah a lot of people were back then were having so they treated me at 6 months. They said diagnosed me at 6 months, and automatically at 6 months they started treating me with allergy shots every week. They get it under control. Now there's a way you can outgrow it, but obviously my mom said she had it, and she didn't tell us until we found out that she had asthma. My sister found out that she had asthma, and my mom was very very stubborn woman. She had cats in the house. She had dogs in the house. They've been smoking most of their adult life, and
Hey, just make
that
it
triggers
fun.
my asthma. Yeah,
Yeah.
that triggers my asthma. They said, well, if you have asthma, you don't like it, you get out the house. They basically say that. My mom said that, even though she had it. So yeah,
Well,
uh,
and
as far because that's double hard on you, especially she's so young, and that would freak anybody out, any adult out to find out. Because your child said that she can't breathe, that would freak me out,
the
right?
thing is when Chloe gets that way, she can't even tell us. She starts doing over 55 breaths per minute. I mean, she's gasping for air basically. So it's a whole it's an experience. It's scary, but we're working to figure out it's always a viral infection that triggers it. So
Hmm.
that's why I think they're hesitant on diagnosing her with allergy based asthma because it's a viral infection that triggers this respiratory. They call it rapid respiratory something. I can't think of the name. But when she turns, we're going to start the allergy testing and stuff now that she's 3. But once she goes through this process, then she'll be 4 by then, and they could diagnose her. But I mean, she's on albuterol and Symbicort, and all it basically it is asthma. They just can't. Things have changed since you and I were kids. I mean, just look at car seats and I mean, used to you could smoke and drink while you're pregnant. I mean, now
Oh no,
you even
no, that no, that's a
joked about it, you're probably going to jail. I mean, Chloe's in a
well,
5-point harness constantly. It's just so.
yeah,
Anyways,
uh, yeah. Well, back in the '60s, my mom used to smoke and drink when she was pregnant with me, and I suffered the consequences of that because my eyelids muscles did not develop because she was smoking and drinking while she was pregnant. And basically, the doctor said they wanted to know why my eyelids were shutting. And basically, they said, "Oh, when you were pregnant with your son, were you drinking?" She said, "Yes." Were you smoking? She said, "Yes." So yeah, um, I, what the thing is about asthma, and a lot of people don't understand. My brother and sister don't understand. it could be caused by anything. It could be like a common
Mhm.
cold. It could trigger your asthma. It could be pet hair. It could be cigarette smoke.
Hi, the
I mean,
Journals of Awakening. Cheers.
huh?
The
What's
Journals of
that?
Awakening stopped by to leave a thumbs up into cheers.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
cheers.
I really do. But yeah, to get to the subject,
Hmm,
it's
Let's talk. Let's talk about
I
cruising.
yeah. Let's talk about cruising. Let's talk
Yeah,
about
we can go round and round about asthma
we're
all day.
gonna talk about cruising. We're gonna talk about. I want to talk about the Super Bowl. I mean the stupid bowl. Um. So since you have a lot of materials with cruising on the Vista, when is your video actually coming out for that? I know you got a lot of. Uh,
So we dropped a teaser yesterday. If you haven't checked it out, please do. It's a quick 40-second, just couple clips of our trip. Andrew was working on our Harbor House video. So Andrew usually goes through and does. Andrew's so amazing, guys. I know if you've met him, you probably know, but he goes through and organizes everything for me. He kind of loosely gets everything started, and then I usually go in and tighten up the videos and like kind of do the clips and stuff. So he kind of got everything started for the Harbor House video. I'm going in and adding a few things, going to tighten it up a little bit. He'll go through and watch it again, just and then we'll both just make sure it looks how we envisioned, and then we'll probably release it. I'm hoping this week. We hope to get a start last week, but with Chloe going,
yeah,
she
you
went
got
through it
your
kind of delayed this
priorities.
week, so
Yeah, your
we plan on.
priorities. Yeah, your priorities with your daughter.
Oh,
Yeah. So,
nothing comes
but
before
I
Chloe,
know
so
I know she had a ball on that cruise. I know she did.
she
I know
did.
she.
I mean, and again, we're gonna kind of. We've got a lot. I'm trying to figure out. When you get so much footage, you kind of figure out like what do you want to like. I mean, I would love to just go ahead and just kick off with our Honduras day because that was my favorite day. But I think we're gonna do the Harbor House, and then we're gonna kind of go through that. And then I know Andrew's got some other ideas on some of the stuff how he wants to, like maybe a pros and cons list of the Vista, those types of things. We did not film our engagement part. It was kind of more. I mean, it was just kind of more.
That would have
We,
been priceless.
yeah,
Andrew
Chloe was
should
asleep
Andrew
on
should
the
have thought
balcony.
about that. That would have been pretty cool. You would have had no clue. You could have got like a little small camera, put it right next to like you couldn't see it, and you had to point it up. So
Well, he's
I, he's
he's
see he was trying to
yeah.
be Mr. James Bond.
See, it looks like
He
he's about
was
to jump over the the balcony in his picture. Um, like say yes. No, no, it's exciting. Like we're just excited. And then we go on our next cruise in 80 something days, which I haven't let my work know. So that's going to be interesting. Um, oh, by the way, in 88 days, I go on
wow,
another cruise.
88 days.
Yeah.
Mine's at 317 days or something like that. 300. I always started
Yeah.
back in. I always started. I
Yeah.
always started.
We've got, and then the week after that, we're on another cruise. And then we're not going to, um, we're probably not going to cruise again until April after the Jubilee because that's our Hawaii trip. So, and that's a 2-week trip. And that's going to be an expensive trip.
So yeah, the thing is with cruising, a lot of people don't understand is that I think cruising will be fun. It should not be a stressful event. A lot of times try to tell everybody if you don't want to get a lot of stress, don't. People are doing it at the last minute, getting to the port at the last minute. And that just puts more stress on anything. Oh,
Hi, the
there's a
mustard
mustard
girl.
drill. What a hat. So yeah,
Yeah.
good. The fun anytime is not on today. I guess I wonder why. Well,
Oh, they said last week
so
that they weren't going to be on this week because of the Super Bowl and everybody kind of the cruise, the cruiseathons going on, the Super Bowl and stuff. So they said that but they will be back next week at 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock. And if I mean Z,
Okay.
we met Jeremy. Cheryl unfortunately couldn't meet us, but we met Jeremy in person. And they were so nice, awesome people. My friend.
Hey,
Hi.
What?
hey, how are you guys?
Substitute.
Good. Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing
I have
fabulous.
literally been on my
I
couch
was
all
waiting
day.
for
I
you
woke
this
up with
morning.
Z. I woke up with the worst headache, and I've had it all day,
Oh
and it's
no.
just now starting to go away. I had literally haven't moved from my couch. This is the first time I've been outside, but I'm starting to feel better now. I don't
Were
know if
you
it's
drinky
because
drinky?
no, I think it's because the temperature really dropped here today, and it's very windy. I think it's just allergies. And now, of course, I'm sitting outside, which is probably gonna make it worse, but
This
whatever.
like a sinus pressure headache.
Hmm.
Those are the
No.
worst.
Yeah, it sounds like. Yes, we were discussing the cruise event on the Vista. Uh,
I know I was about to go
oh,
live,
by
and
the
I was like,
way,
let's see who's on. And then I saw, oh, I was like, oh, Z's on.
well, these on
Oh
because
no.
I don't care.
The
Oh,
Master
what?
Drill. I hope you're feeling better.
I've been in bed with COVID for, you know, Mustard Drill. I hope you are feeling better. And you're like the third or fourth person I've heard that has it. That's my first thought of what I was coming down with. I was like, oh crap, am I getting COVID? Because I know like three or four people that have it. I think it's
Mm,
starting to go back
We
around, but definitely get some rest, Mustard Drill.
we had a lot of people on the cruise catch COVID, like a lot. It was a it was a lot
well,
more than I
see,
would have
you know,
thought.
when they ease the restrictions, people that are going on a cruise, they said we don't have to do restrictions. I don't have to tell anybody I got COVID. That thing was spread. They don't realize there might be possibly injured people and killing people. They're being stupid. I'm being real. I'm being real. I always be real when it comes to that. I mean, that's why if I'm going on the next cruise on the Jubilee, I am going to get the COVID shot. I don't care. I'm going
I
to keep
had the
myself
shot
safe.
and I got
But
it
that's
when I was on the Mariner of
Yep.
the Seas. I got it, but I got it like the
well,
day we got off the ship.
yeah,
Yeah, that's when I came down with it.
So
Like in
just
the
there's
car on the
just
way
people.
home, I started to feel awful.
That's what we thought. Chloe had it first when she started getting sick on Monday because everybody was posting in our Facebook group that tested positive for COVID. I mean, it was just like one person after another, and I was like, Andrew and I felt fine, but then Chloe started running, a little bit of drainage, and I was like, oh, please don't let it be COVID. Like, I mean, what she had was, I
Mhm.
mean, it's called rhinovirus, which is a cold, which is very similar. It's like RSV, but
Well, that's what I thought I had. I thought I just had a cold because that's where it started was my throat. And then I woke up the next day with like the runny nose. Like I would have literally thought I just had a cold if I didn't take a COVID test. Like I had
yeah,
no other symptom but just like a regular cold.
I
But anyhow, Mustard Drill, get
Yeah,
some
we're
rest.
thinking about you. We hope you feel better.
Yes.
We
yeah. But you gotta stay away from COVID. I'm trying to tell you. I learned that the hard way. Because when I got home from the hospital, I said, "Man, I had had a drink in 13 days. When I had it,
Cash. No.
yeah."
Your dog is so cute.
So I was doing that. Yes, it is. Let's see here,
Thanks.
37 days. 37 days
It's good,
Congratulations.
Z.
without no alcohol.
That's awesome.
It was very. This week was very, very rough. Well, it was basically my fault. Thank the Lord I didn't have no alcohol. Cause you know me, I had to watch the news, and you had to watch State of the Union. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But it
Yeah.
was hideous. Either way,
Z, where
so
were you?
we were
Whose
talking
car were
about the
you in this
Vista.
morning?
I
Whose car? Where were you going this morning?
that was that was my friend taking me to church.
Oh, I
So
forgot whose live I was on. All of
yeah.
a sudden, I see Z getting in somebody's car. I was like, what the heck is he doing?
Was it ours?
I was on the
No.
Eddie's. No,
Oh,
it
it was
was Eddie's.
Eddie's.
No, it was Eddie's. Eddie's, and I said, "Yes, Eddie, I am walking." So yeah. As far as that is concerned, I got a doctor's appointment in less than 48 hours. I got my doctor's appointment on Valentine's Day. Who would have thought it'd be on Valentine's Day? And guess who
Who
my
knows? You
doctor
may
is? My
receive a
doctor is a lady.
special gift.
Yeah, you could have a secret Cupid.
Yeah, that's all I needed.
You never know.
So
Yeah, you
basically,
know.
I think Bill is kind of upset with me.
Why? Why? Bill's never upset with
Why?
anybody. Why is he upset with you?
Bill's
Oh,
amazing.
he's upset with me. Just for you have not seen. I think it's almost a week, 2 weeks ago, when I booked my cruise on the Jubilee
I was there.
and the Ocean Ocean. Okay, yeah. Jennifer, were you
I was
there
on the cruise ship.
too?
She was logged in for
Yeah.
that,
So
Z.
the surprise thing. Okay. Remember, I'm getting old.
See, do you not
So
remember when
he
She was logged
what?
in, Z. She was cracking up, trying not to wake Andrew up. You don't remember that?
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. It's a
I was
conspiracy. No, it's
well, because
not.
the casino was not nice to me on the Vista, so I was in our room and I was trying so hard not to laugh. I had like tears. Like Chloe was asleep, Andrew was asleep, and I'm like, dang, I have nobody to share this moment with.
That
Yeah.
was a lifetime.
So
Who
you
would
guys,
have
you
thought?
guys did a great job this morning,
Not in
Jennifer.
me.
Thank you.
There's a
I
lot of people in there.
I think I saw yeah. We so I always get super nervous when we go on live. I don't know why. I'm always like because it never fails. Something's gonna like mute or we're gonna do something. But I always get super nervous about it. But I'm trying to get more comfortable. That's why I'm in here today. I'm trying to get more comfortable. Andrew's like a pro. He's like,
That's why I was gonna do like a quick live. I'm trying to do a couple a week just to start getting used to it.
yeah, I think so. I'm logged in under Andrew. I mean, I always have access to Andrew's Embarkation Nation, but it's just I'm usually on my phone because usually I'm with Chloe or whatever, so it's easier for me to kind of join on my phone. But I think I might start doing the same thing. Like, just I work from home, so I work from home. I have two jobs, but they're both remote. So during the week, normally I work like 8 to 5 on one and then I'll log into the other and I work late at night. So a lot of times, like when y'all are having your late night lives, I'm in the office working and Chloe and Andrew are out here, whatever. But I'm gonna try to start setting more time aside to be live, and then if Andrew's
I
home, we
started
can more of
doing like lunchtime, like a 20 to 30-minute quick
a. I
one,
like
like
that.
twice a week. That's
I
what I'm
like.
trying to target.
I think in the pop up lives are just as fun. I mean, because then that way too, like I feel like it's a little less pressure, maybe. Like
That's what I feel like the random ones, like the
yeah,
random pop-ups are like a lot less stressful, right? You just have like 10 people in there or whatever, and it's
I
just
but
boom, boom, boom.
I 100% agree. And there's so much like Andrew and I were like we want to share and we definitely want people to get to know us more personality wise. But our schedules, I mean, it's our schedules are wild. I mean, Andrew, like just this week, like Friday, he worked 3 to midnight, and then he was off this weekend, which is rare. And then
Mhm.
Monday he's 7 to 4, then he's 11 to 8, and then I mean and then it the week after his schedule is going to be even more different because it's retail management. So he's always going to have like a random schedule. I can't wait to the day to where he finds a job that's like remote or like a 9 to 5.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
might just have to start doing some random ones without him every here and there. Like
That's
this one too. This one's works. He works from home, but he's always working, like constantly. So it's hard for me to like pull him out. So I just kind of just do them.
I think
Yeah,
that's what
I
I'm going
saw
to do.
that yesterday. I saw that yesterday. I'm trying to pull him out outside, and I tricked him for putting him outside. I said,
Oh yeah, for
"Oh
the
man,
thing, because yeah, his video games. That's the other problem I have.
Andrew is
oh,
really good with
I
the video
mean,
games. I give him grief, but he really
you
is
know,
good. I mean, when we were younger, it
oh,
was a little more of an issue, but now, I mean, like right now, he's in there with Chloe, and I'm out here.
wait. What? Why was it an issue when he was younger?
Andrew, in his video games.
Because he
Yeah,
didn't have
why
Chloe.
was it an issue?
Well,
Yeah,
because I mean, because he lived on the dang video game systems. Now he's not so much. I mean, he plays, but not that much. But when we were younger, man, I'd like go over there and like slap him, be like, "Get off here!" Not really.
oh, so the was that he was missing. I
He
see.
like, but he's not
I
that bad. I mean, I'm talking like early 20s. I mean, that's 10 years ago. Like, really. But where he's good now. I don't care if he plays video games now. I kind of
yeah.
joke. Like the other day, I heard the sound. I'm like, "Are you in there playing video games?" He's like, "What about it?" But we're not. Yeah, we're things have changed so much for us. Like that's the thing. Like when you date so long, like I mean, we started dating at 16 and 18, and now we're 33 and 35. So we're not definitely the people we were at 16 and 18.
So you're dating an
Sherry, I was
older
gonna ask, how
guy?
long have you and Danny been together?
Like 6 years.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Hmm.
You can tell you've been together a while by the way you like y'all mesh.
Yeah, like this year I was like, let's really not do anything for Valentine's Day. I just don't feel like I'm like, okay, let's just buy something
Yeah.
small, like
See,
$20.
now, wait a minute. Wait. Stop. That is
I mean,
a trick. That is a trick that females do. Oh, I don't want anything. The guy says, okay, Valentine's Day, come on. You look at him and say, where's my
No,
gift?
I just feel like we've been together at that point so long.
Right?
Like just we
I'm gonna say
spend
what?
every day together. I appreciate him every day. I don't need like this big elaborate thing. You know what I mean?
I would rather put the money towards
Towards
like
a cruise.
yes. Like I would rather take the money that we would spend on an expensive dinner or flowers or whatever. And
Hmm.
can we do like, something on the cruise? Can we, um, something? I don't know. The chef's table or something. That to me that'd be more meaningful. And we do light things for
Yeah.
Valentine's Day, but we've never really been that like. You see some people they spend like $300-400 on like
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
why? Like
I know. I was
Okay.
watching somebody's
Yeah.
vlog last
Why?
year where the husband went and bought her like this elaborate spa package for like $400 for a facial, and then bought her like a cruise. And I'm like, that's Valentine's Day. What the hell do you get for your birthday?
right? Right? I don't know. I think maybe Sherry and I are just a little different, but I don't feel like females are like I don't get worked up over that stuff. I mean
I don't either.
Andrew's he's a dang good guy to me all year round. I'd rather somebody be good to me all year round and have
I feel like
highlighted
it's a
moments than one day.
it's more of a Hallmark holiday.
That's what
Not
Andrew
like
said last night on Warmstrong.
Okay.
And they were like, "Oh,"
Well,
I'm
let
like,
me see. So Wednesday. So Wednesday
well, I
is
feel like
guys' night,
not
and
that
I'm gonna
I
have to take questions.
but not that I have kids,
I'm
but
gonna
I
have to
still
take
think I
questions.
appreciate my parents every day. Like, why is that like a big, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
no, I agree. Like we're the same way. Like we're the same. Like we don't really go. Now I will go all out for Andrew and Chloe's birthday, and they go out for mine. Like
No, a
we'll go.
birthday is totally different.
No,
I'm just talking about
Christmas.
Mother's Day, Father's Day, Valentine's Day, like all Sisters Day, Brothers Day, all that crap is all like Hallmark stuff to me.
No, like Christmas this year, we had a really blessed year last year. So Santa, I assisted Santa in making sure it was a really good year, you know.
She
But
assisted
I
Santa.
assisted Santa, um, you know. But I'm not one to, you know. And again, I feel like little gestures throughout the year are more important than you going all out for a Hallmark holiday. I and like you said, I'd rather do something on a cruise. Like this past Vista cruise, I mean, we went all. I mean, by the time we left for the cruise, I had already had the photo package, you know, 15 photo package purchased, the steakhouse. I mean, everything was already purchased. It was just going on the cruise.
Right.
And I would rather make little payments once you know, like let's do this, let's do that, than to go out to like a $200 dinner.
There went my ear thing again. This is the other problem I had the other night. My ear thing kept falling out. And I'm like, somebody's like, you look like you're fighting yourself. Because I was trying to find it. Oh. Z, did you freeze?
Yeah.
No, you're there. Okay, you froze for a second.
No, I'm there.
So
We're not talking about. I gotta talk about
was-
this issue right here. Now, I went to Amazon and I bought this trash right here. And I
What is
tried
it?
to hook it up to my PC.
what is that? A
It's,
ring light? What is that?
No, it is a webcam, combination webcam microphone. The way it works, the mic talks. I put it on there, hook it up. I'll say, okay, I'm good. I waited for 3 days for this thing. Look at it. And somebody say, oh, Z, you only hear me sounds. I said, what? And I went over here, check it again. I went over to my laptop, it's like bumblebees. So that's... And then,
Did you update your drivers?
yeah, it's my PC to Windows 11. Then Bill says, "Hey, on a cruise." You know, because they outlawed.
God, here we go. He was ticked off. Z, just take your headphones and you're fine.
They outlawed this. They outlaw this.
Because of people like you who like to blare their
I
music
had plans for this thing.
to annoy
No,
Bill.
I had this for a special reason. Illinois Bill just put part of USA in the West to play over.
Hey,
Mendoza.
Right
Hey, John.
there. Oh, that's out of the question.
I had just dropped Chloe off at Camp Ocean, and I was going to the casino, and on the window deck they were playing Party in the USA, and I thought of Bill as I entered the elevator. I was like, oh, maybe I should like call him and like play the song, and then I was like, no, I need to go gamble. So then that was that thought. But I thought of him when I heard the song.
All right.
So Z, so you can't
Speaking
take
of
that.
casino,
Go on.
we got a backup plan. Always.
What time's your live stream, Perdo?
So I want to go back on Amazon. I'm gonna find.
Wait, Perdoza has the live stream. What time is that at?
Now, what time's your live stream?
Yeah, Eastern time.
Oh, okay.
Is that 1 p.m. Eastern?
It better not be 7 o'clock.
No, it's already past 1 o'clock Eastern. So
probably
it must be
3 p.m.
He's Western, so 1 to 2, 5, 4 o'clock my time, Eastern.
Oh, yeah. It's 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. Go.
4 p.m. Eastern. So it's at 3 o'clock.
So it's in 25 minutes.
Anyway, so my best.
So
Yeah,
I
he's
have a
trying to.
question.
He's been
I've been
doing that all week, Jennifer.
what?
Uh,
What has she been doing all week?
she messing me. She was messing with me all week long.
I wasn't in much all week
Oh,
long.
between me and Bill. Oh, Bill, you need some T-shirts and saying, "Hi, neighbor. What you
Hey,
doing, neighbor?"
Perdoza,
I was gonna
how
have
long
T-shirts
is your
made up
live?
every day.
Are you only going to be live for an hour? Because I was going to set up a live today. I'm just trying to figure out timing. I'm happy to see
Yeah.
Jennifer.
So,
Usually it's her
Aw.
So
spouse.
my
Oh, that's a nice.
That is so
Okay.
nice. It is. I don't get on much. I'm a little shy about it. I mean, I like to talk. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I'm a
you
little
need
weird
to.
about, nervous about getting on live. He's a
All right. So
1 hour show.
what was your question, Jennifer, before?
It'll take some time.
And then he said you've been doing this all week and cut you off. He said you
I know. I can't even. Oh, I remember now.
No, you're the Bill. Go
I
ahead.
remember now.
Go ahead, Jennifer. I'm sorry.
I said, you look like a talker, Jennifer. I am a talker. So I've been going through so last night on Bill's live, somebody mentioned about the hashtagging and description. So today I kind of went through ours and was adding some of that and kind of adjusting. I was just wondering, so how many hashtags do y'all use on your videos? Because I don't want to be that person that has like 100 like you do on Insta, but
I don't even know. Like I just kind of randomly put whatever matches my video. Like I think the one today I probably had like 7.
okay.
But I
That's
just
what
went
I
in
did.
like ours was like bush gardens, right? So I just went into some videos that had bush gardens. Like I went through some bush gardens ones and kind of used whatever some other people were using.
Hey, Bama Nola.
Hey, Bamanola. And I also just purchased, and I'm trying it out for $10 a month, that VIDIQ that kind of gives you some ideas for hashtag words to use too.
Okay.
I'm trying it out for a month to see. And it gives you it gives you, I think, 17 free titles that you can kind of use for examples on your videos. So I'm just trying it for a month for $10. See if I like it or not.
John, that does help. So, because the person last night was saying not to put them in your titles, but Tube Buddy or whatever says, to do that a little bit. So we were kind of trying to figure out, like, because we've seen some of y'all have like tremendous growth, and I'm like, man, it's got to be their hashtag. I mean,
so the title I usually only do 2 or 3. The descriptions where probably I have more. But the title, and they say you're supposed to use hashtag short. If it's a short, you're supposed to use hashtag shorts in the title.
Okay. Yeah, because we do the ones like 2 or 3 in the title, but I've noticed I went back in our descriptions and was kind of adding. So.
And we're trying to do a short a day. That's kind of where we're at right now.
We've discussed that. We've discussed that too, and sometimes they might be a little random.
Oh, ours are definitely random. We'll have a Disney one day, a cruise one day, a Busch Gardens one day. Yeah. Ours are very random.
See, I love your Disney because we like Disney as well. So we like animals as well. So we feel like your channel lines with ours a lot.
And another tip we learned, Jennifer, is in your short, if it's related to your video or a video that you have that's longer, like let's just say you do a Carnival Vista short and then you have like a video related to it. If you go in after you post that short, put a comment with your actual longer video that it relates to and pin it.
Okay.
We learned that the other day on some YouTube thing we were watching.
So we were looking at the same thing. So we've had a couple of over 1,000 views on our shorts on a couple of them that we've done.
And their
I
rhyme
mean,
or reason, right? Some of these I think that aren't even going to have anything have more than the ones that I thought would have a lot.
exactly. Like, exactly. Like, I mean, Angel sometimes
For
just throw a random one, but it
example,
ended up with 1,000 views.
What, Z?
for example, when I saying yeah, it's like 18 days sober, sober. That was getting a lot of hit. Did 18 days sober. I got 1,500 views on it. And no matter what it's doing on your title, if you're short, it doesn't mean that means everybody can watch it other than people that do your cruising. So that's why I got 1,800 views on it.
Well,
And
and
basically, most of my subscribers are from shorts. So I'm
well,
happy
and like Paradoza
because
just said,
I'm
I
gonna hit
think
that
too, it
700
has to do
mark.
with your thumbnail. Your
I do too.
thumbnail too.
I do too. And I think, and he wonders if Shorts is overrun by bots right now. We've had that same discussion, with, because it's kind of weird how some of it will just go crazy, and then we'll get a couple subscribers and stuff. But lately, this seems like the short subscribers stick.
Well, this is
Yeah.
what's weird. The other
Well,
day,
not here.
I went to bed and I had 229 subs, and I woke up the next morning and had 220.
Yeah, we have that happen too.
It's just weird. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know.
But we've noticed they'll sometimes trickle back in. So we on
Oh,
the cruise, we kind of had the exact same thing. We went up and then we went right back down, like the next day. And then we've noticed they've kind of come back a little bit. So
hmm.
I think somebody explained. I think it was Sea Lake Journeys one day that explained it, and they would be. She could probably clarify. Robin could probably clarify this, but I think what she said is sometimes the bots will go in and run some analytics, so it'll look like your views and some of your subscriber counts go up, and then if they go down, it's because they're like calibrating. And then if it passes as a valid subscriber or view, then they'll come back. I think that's what she, like, again,
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
maybe if I don't see them in here today, but Robin and Chet could probably explain that. But when she was talking about it, when she was talking about how the bots work and stuff, it made sense to me. Um,
And Paradoza, you are correct, because I will tell you how I know that is correct
Mhm.
about the I have subscribed to a few channels based on them coming and subbing me and leaving a comment. So I have gone back into their comment like the next day, and my subscription was gone of
yes,
theirs. So I
same
had
with
to
us.
resub and then watch another video of theirs and comment. So
Mhm.
that's kind of something I've been doing too. Like if someone subs me and leaves a comment and I know I've subbed them, I've gone back in like the next day to make sure it's still there.
Uh, Bama, for your question, like, are you subscribed to
Yeah.
anyone that's not subscribed to you? We are, because I think when I was looking at like an Embarkation Nation, we're subscribed to like 380 something channels. But when I look at our subscription, we're just at like
Mhm.
228. So we are subscribed. I mean, we subscribe. We try to ring the bell and we try to, turn on the notifications. We've noticed our subscription will kind of stick, and then we try to, I try to go through and watch the shorts. The problem is sometimes it's on my Jennifer channel, and so everybody subs back to me and I'm like, no, go to the other one. I need like a big sign that says, please go sub to Embarkation Nation.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Padoza, that's true too. Like I'm on a lot of Disney vloggers. Like I'm sub to a lot of them because that's one of our favorite things to do is go to Disney. So, and I know they're not subscribed to me. They're like
Mhm.
big time people. So yeah, no, I'm subscribed to a lot of people that aren't subbed to me, like Disney and SeaWorld and all those kind of.
We tried the sub for sub, like when we, like, I think Bill mentioned this too, where you go on and it's like sub for sub. Those don't stick.
Mm.
No.
Because a lot of
YouTube
times they're not
found
coming
who
back and
they.
watching your stuff, and so they leave.
Yeah.
Um, but sometimes I will subscribe to a channel even if it's not really my thing, just because I like a little variety. And I like to, and if I like the person, like, it maybe not the content, but if I like the person, maybe sometimes I'll kind of stick around and just kind of see, like, if I see something, I'm like, well, they have, I don't want to say have potential, but like maybe we could be friends.
Oh
No,
yeah,
but I'm like
absolutely.
subscribed to
See,
even some of these big time YouTubers, and I can tell you they don't even know who I am. So,
Exactly. Like Tim Tracker.
oh
We
yeah,
love Tim
yeah,
there's a
Tracker.
bunch of
I watch him every day, and he doesn't know who I am. I can
Yeah,
tell
he
you
didn't know who we are either. Tim Tracker is actually one of the ones we watched. Paige and Mr. Morrow, Tim Tracker, all because
that.
when we first started to do this, we were going to Disney World, and we we were like, because their son and our daughter's the same age, like I think they're about 2 months apart, and so I'm like, we have these same toys at our house, we have the same stuff, like why are we not looking? Of course, they've been doing it a long time, and
Oh
they
yeah,
probably
they have millions of subscribers, but
they make
they're
6 figures a year.
but I have noticed a lot of the Disney vloggers are venturing out now. A lot of them are moving into
PC
cruising. Have
Dev.
you noticed that?
I was
Yep,
about to,
PC Dev, Kyle Palo,
yep, they're going on cruises in
and I
Vegas.
and WDW couple. They're starting to branch out and change. I saw they put a new logo up. I think they're about to change the name of their channel to like a traveling channel instead of WDW
Well,
couple.
Disney is suing a lot of people, and they're real hard to, they copyright everything. I mean, I think we both talked about, our Epcot blog, think of
Yeah, you have to
Epcot
be very
family.
careful. Yeah, but I've noticed a lot of them are
yeah
venturing out and doing
Disney.
other types of vlogging now besides just Disney.
Hmm. Well, and Disney, oh, sorry, that's Chloe. Disney was starting to get so expensive, like, I mean, the prices increase, and we love Disney. Don't get me wrong; it's always going to be, it's Disney, but man, it's so, one, like Pedroza just said, they go after people. Two,
hmm
like, it's expensive. They're pricing it out of the market for regular people now. If you have a family of five, I don't know how you can afford to go to Disney,
I
because
don't know how you can either. I
we
like we bought the season pass, and that's even gone up a lot since we've gotten it. Like since we started doing it, and that was like 5 years ago.
when we went to Disney last year, I think I went back, and of course we paid for a little at a time. It wasn't all up front. But when we went back and I added up how much we spent to go to Disney for 8 days, it was between $8,000 and $10,000.
Holy crap!
Hmm.
My God, and I think our passes are expensive.
So, and that's the whole trip. So that was our flights, that was our park tickets. We stayed at a Skyliner resort, so there was a lot of things that,
And
we,
that's where they get you is their hotels.
yes,
They
our
are
our
expensive.
hotel was as much as our park tickets and our flight. And I mean, and then so we stayed at a Skyliner resort. We ate at the Beast Castle. We did the things. Chef Mickey's.
Well, yeah, if
All the
you're
things.
already spending all that money, you better as well make the best of it,
Yeah,
right?
that was exactly it. Because I told Andrew, I'm like, I'm not doing this again. Like Disney, I would rather go. If we, I mean, that's our Hawaii cruise. Just so y'all know, like the casino deal I got on our Hawaii cruise for a balcony
It's
was like
cheaper than going to Disney.
for 15 days is less than $5,000. And then, I mean, I can go on the Jubilee, a Hawaii cruise, and the Vista for what it cost me to go to Disney last year.
That's crazy. I didn't realize. I knew their hotels were expensive, but I guess you're right. By the time you factor in the daily passes and the park hopper and the this and the that, their
And
food.
the food, and then, of course, you gotta. Oh well, we built the lightsaber at the first trip, but you got to do those little extras too. The pen trading. I guess you don't
Mhm.
have to, but I enjoy it.
Yeah,
I'm
and then
just,
if you want to
I'm
do
just,
the fast pass thing now too, that's expensive. It's not even the fast pass
We did that.
anymore.
Yeah, we paid for tickets to go on the Rise of the Resistance. Like that was like $20 each. And then I think Andrew also got a pass for Slinky Dog Dash, but we were only there. We were only at Hollywood Studios the one day. So, oh, we had Olga Cantina too. That was, I mean, but like what I said, we went back. We had all the things.
Mm-hmm.
We had all the reservations we wanted.
Well, I would have done it if I've already spent all that money and I only had one day at that park. I would have done it just because who knows if you're ever going to get back there.
Exactly.
You're not going to wait in that line.
We're looking at a Disney cruise on like the Disney Magic or something outside of Galveston, but it's going to be one of those things when Chloe turns 5. That's not going to be we're not going to be Disney cruise people. It's just an experience, because we've done the Disney. Bama hasn't done Disney since their daughter was 4. She's 11 now. Yeah.
Oh, Disney's gone way up since your daughter was 4.
Yeah. It's gone up just in the 2 years that we've done it.
They say
I had not done Disney. I had not done Disney since 1981. So.
Oh, well, you wouldn't recognize it.
Because you don't have to do anything. You could technically stay at home. No, yeah, but I mean, we went ahead and did all the things. Of course, my mom and Andrew's mom went. Chloe was free because she was under 3. But
I'm trying to expand my travel out so Disney is like a fake world. As one experience, it's all good, but then there's so much. Yeah, but it's magical. You forget about everything when you're at Disney.
And they
yes,
do such
do.
No, it's not.
They do such a good job.
You'll be thinking about how much am I spending for a couple of hours or a couple of days at this resort? It's crazy. I would like to spend that kind of money.
Yeah, but when you go into
Vegas, Studios, or I could have went to.
Oh, I've done Vegas.
Hold on, I'm gonna mute you guys for a second. I got to take this call for a second.
Okay. I was gonna say, well,
it was. I am not. I am this kind of guy. I remember Disney totally different way it is now. I remember when it was like Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, and Goofy. Now the kind of stuff, it's all. I hate to say this, it's just way too much political junk for me, and I'm not going to spend all my money so they can support whatever. That's all I'm going to say about that. But Disney, no. I would never, ever go on a Disney cruise. No. If Carrie Underwood was on that cruise, I would not go on that cruise.
Well, and that makes sense. You're not the demographic they're looking for. No offense, but you're not who they want. They want somebody like us who has a small child who's going to want all the things. She's going to want to be a princess. Like that's and Chloe, she loves Mickey Mouse. She's not so much into the princesses yet, but I'm just saying that she's going to want, that's their demographic. It's, I mean, Andrew and I, trust me, we'd rather be in Cozumel at Mr. Sancho's in a pool. That is more magical for us. Bring me some fried shrimp or the coconut shrimp and a drink in my hand. That is magical. But Disney is its own thing. And if you have kids, or if you don't have kids, but, that's their target demographic. Now, I will say they do an amazing job of the hidden details. And when you go, like just in Hollywood Studios alone, when you walk through the different sections of that park, when you walk into Toy Story Land, the details. See, there we go. There's your demographic for Disney. But when you walk into Toy Story Land, you are submersed in that. You feel like you're there. The things are big. You feel like you're a small toy in Andy's room. But then you walk under the tunnel and go into Star Wars area. I mean, it's a total change. And I'm going to tell you, we had a blast going through those different, submersive experiences. It's an experience. But is it something I want to do every year? No. Is it something I want to do every few years? Maybe. But we did it. We did it. We took our kid. We got the pictures. We did the family photo in front of the castle, and we went on. Oh, so Pedroza, you're live in 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
My phone's dead, so I'm not able to drop his link.
Oh, I have it. Hold on, I can do it.
Okay. We could drop his link and go support his live. Disney is good. There are other children. There are other places for children. We have taken Chloe to we're season pass holders for SeaWorld. She loves that. Universal, Lego.
Now I'm a Lego nut. I would go to a Lego. I'm 56, going on 57. I would drop money to go to a Lego because you guys have not seen my Lego Space Battleship, have you?
Seen your what? Oh yes, I've seen it.
My Lego
Okay,
Space
bye,
Battleship.
Petroza. I'll be over there in just a few minutes.
Yeah, that's my baby. I would spend all kinds. I spend all those Legos. I have spent like hundreds of dollars on that. The one I'm building right now has like 4,800 Legos on there. I got boxes. I got crates of Legos. I haven't done that. I haven't been building that. I think I'm doing this on my other YouTube channel. I'm gonna do it live. You can see me building on my Lego Space Fellowship, my baby. Uh,
Sherry, have you been
long
to the
story
Lego?
short, I had that idea of that.
What, Jennifer?
There's like a Lego, like an awesome Legoland by you near Orlando. Have you been there?
No, we haven't been there, but I've heard good things about it.
I have to. Well, I saw Tim Trecker.
Mm-hmm. And they also have that pig thing over there now. I saw he did a
Peppa
video
Pig.
there. Yeah, he did a video there too.
I can't stand Peppa Pig. I'm gonna be
Oh,
honest.
I don't know. I don't watch it, but I just know there's a little park over there.
Chloe starts talking British. I'm gonna be like,
no, we haven't been there, and we haven't been to Universal in forever either. I'd like to try to get there this year.
We want to do Universal. So we've talked about going back to Universal, but now we've kind of talked about, since we're going to California next year for the cruise, maybe packing on a couple extra days and going and seeing the new Super Mario World. I know that Florida's getting it, but just to kind of see it there. And maybe the crowd had died down a little bit.
I think they opened a Nintendo World too, didn't they?
Yeah, Nintendo World at Universal. And then, we were talking about maybe just swinging by Disneyland one day just to kind of, while we're there.
Because I saw Travel Spree is going out there. Yeah. Do you watch them? They're going out there.
And Mammoth, she used to be on the, not the Disney food blog. Oh, what is she?
Oh, yeah, she just moved. Yeah, she moved to her own blog.
Started her own channel. Yeah. I saw that she was there too.
Yeah, we were talking about instead of doing a cruise, going to Disneyland this year, and then we thought last year when we did the Alaska cruise, we were going to fly from Seattle to LA because we had to do a layover anyway. There wasn't a direct flight. So we're like, well, maybe we'll just do the layover in LA and go. But then by the time we looked into tickets and a hotel and all that, I was like, if I'm going to stay there, I wanted to stay there for like 3 days, not just one night.
Well, that's kind of what we were talking about because I was like, we're already flying there for the cruise. But the thing is, it's a 15-day cruise. So, okay, now we add a couple more days. We're talking 18-day vacation. Like, well, then you got travel and now we're talking 20 days.
That was our deal when our friends were trying to get us to go with them to Tokyo. It was like, by the time we do that and we fly to all these places, then they wanted to do a cruise over there. And I'm like, by the time I got done, we were gone 20 days. And I'm like, I need more planning for that. Like
right.
That's all my PTO.
Exactly. And then I'm like, okay, we want to go on the family reunion group cruise 2.0 in July. And then I'm like, well, I told Andrew, I'm like, this channel is going to have to start getting monetized like this year.
Yeah, you're right. Because all your PTO goes to travel. And it's like, I feel like I I feel like there's not enough days. Like I need more time, even though I work remote. It's just I don't know.
Same, same. Because I don't know. You work remote, and I do too. I mean, I feel like I work longer than when I was in the office. Because at least in the office, it's like 8 to 5. I'm out. I gotta beat the traffic.
Hmm.
Now I'm like, oh, let me just finish this email, and then and then before I know it,
And
I'm
and I work through lunch too. That's why I was like, well,
same.
these if I do these two pop-ups a week during lunch, at least I know I'm dedicated. Like I have to leave my desk and go do something because I don't do it here. Like I'll go outside and do it. Like
Same. Working
because I'll work.
remote is not what everybody thinks. They're like, oh, your house. My house looks worse.
Mhm.
Oh, Meg's on too. She's got a live right now for Helping Hands. So there's two lives going on
Okay.
right now. We've got Pedro Travel and we've got Meg. I might have to go back and forth between the two. All
Hey,
right, Z.
This
Chloe.
is well.
I think, hey, Chloe. She looks like she feels better.
Hey, Chloe.
She
How
looks like
you
she
feeling?
feels better. Oh, she's in her little Mickey pajamas.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Minnie.
Yeah.
It's
She's
Minnie.
kind of tired.
Yeah, she's a mini.
Oh,
Well, we will see. I'm gonna go because she's gonna start. You know how she is. She's
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
go.
going to get off of here too. I got to go watch Bedoza. So
Yep, I'm gonna go
I will
support
talk to you
Pedroza.
guys later. I
Me
think I
too.
might do my pop up at 5 for like
you
30
don't leave
minutes. I
me.
might do a 5 o'clock stream. All right.
All
Bye.
right.
Bye. We'll see you later.
All right. Bye.
Well, everybody's leaving me. Okay. Bye. She's gone. She didn't say goodbye. Oh, they're gone too. Are you kidding me? They just took off and leave me here by myself. Boom. They're gone. Okay. They're not. Okay. They're doing. Well, there's one screen, and as you can see here, um, I'm at a guest today. I'm going to remove this from C. So, yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm still here. I am still here. Bama Load of Adventures have been hijacked on my own channel. That's okay. That is okay. They did some conversations. I had to check out some things. But thanks a lot for Jennifer and Invocation Nation and Destination Fun. Thank you for coming and spend an hour with me. You know why they did that? Because it helps me when I get my hours. So thank you guys for. Let's see what else. Okay, so Embarkation Nation's going on there. He's going on here. Yes, so they are going on here. Uh, so it is 3 p.m. Central Time. Let's see what else. What else is going on? Let's see. Four. I'll be gone for about another 15 minutes, and I'm gonna go over there to see if they want anybody over there. I don't think they don't have a live chat over here. But yes, I am still here. And okay, we're gonna get into the meat and potatoes about everything what's going on. I would not go on a Disney cruise if you pay me. If Carrie Underwood was there, I would not go on the Disney cruise. I don't believe in their political beliefs. That's on another channel, but no, I will never, never ever, never ever go on a Disney cruise. It's that simple. So don't forget to leave a comment on here. We got 4 people on the chat. Thank you guys for doing that. Thank you for leaving a thumbs up. This is the Super Bowl pre-show without the Super Bowl. So we go ahead and put this on here. So everybody's leaving me. Okay, y'all. Okay. Okay, so basically I've been on for an hour. Um, I'll see what I gotta find out what they're talking about. I'm just here by my.
Here in London. Both of my parents are from Trinidad and Tobago. I also lived in Trinidad for about 12 years, then moved to Brooklyn, New York. Okay. Yeah, then spent about, I would say, about a good 16 years out there. Then moved to Orlando, Florida, home of Mickey Mouse. Oh, okay. We got some Florida people in the house right now. All right, all right, all right. And
All right, so basically, I've been on for an hour. Before I get out of here, I won't get out of here for a while. Um, we had a high school takeover. We had a female takeover. Talking about Valentine's Day. Talking about they don't care to get any Valentine's Day presents. Uh, I don't believe. Wednesday we'll be talking to the guys. I'm gonna invite the guys or those two ladies and see what happened, see what they did. I know they did. I know they bought some stuff because they're not fools. When a female says you don't have to buy me anything, you best believe you need to buy something because they'll never let you forget that you didn't do anything. That's why I'm single. So anyway, so the rest of the schedule is I'm watching these guys. These guys are pretty boring.
and then I spent another couple of years, and I was like, okay, well,
So yes, they are talking about nothing other than Koozie. I talk about Koozie a lot. I also talk about little stuff. Uh, so am I gonna do dead air? No, I am not gonna do dead air. I'll get ready to get out of here in a minute. It is 3 o'clock. Abby and Tabby will be on at 4. Um, Meg will be on there now, so I'll go in there, and then I'll get ready for Abby and Tabby at 4 o'clock, and then 6 p.m. prime time. It is the pre-show before the Super Bowl, because I don't believe in the Super Bowl anymore. It's highly political. They got a stupid knucklehead named Rihanna. Can't stand her. Yeah. Well, oh Lord, there she is. Okay. All right, so that is the schedule, ladies and gentlemen. That is the regular schedule. Don't forget, tonight, 6 p.m. Central, me, prime time. Anything can happen. And all right, so don't forget. The wise man always says, "Do not drink and drive. Don't hang around with enough kids to do, and always, most definitely, behave yourself on the cruise." No, she got. Okay, all right.